Stress, man. It should be a four-letter word because stress, we know, destroys our health. It keeps us up at night. It can cause panic attacks. It can cause our heart to race. And there's so many afflictions that stress is the perpetrator of. And we got to get rid of it in our life because I've been there, and I want to talk today about the things I've done to eliminate stress from my life because it was about it several years ago. I left my W-2. I'm gone, right? Left that W-2 and I took the dive to become a businessman. Got a real estate portfolio. I've got a consulting business. I've got a coaching business. But all that was pretty risky to leave a comfortable job that paid me well to become my own boss. Whew, stress. When I left that W-2, I became even more busy and I felt stress even more than when I had my W-2. So fast forward to today, my life isn't stress-free, but man, I've learned how to manage it. I used to just freak out about bills. I had this limiting belief of scarcity, and I've been able to overcome that as well. And that's what I want to talk about today in this video is what I did. And maybe you can relate to my journey, what I did to overcome stress. The stress that is killing so many people today in our society. Let's talk about it. So where does stress come from? Is it that deadline that's fast approaching? Is it those bills that are piling up on your table? Is it the demands of being maybe you're a mother and your family expects you to cook and work and drive them around and do all these things? Those are all triggers. But truly, the underlying cause of stress is subconscious. It is that core programming, that those words and those beliefs that were imprinted upon us as we grew up, that are now these limiting beliefs, these primal beliefs that trigger thoughts and overthinking. And those thoughts and overthinking trigger emotions. And those emotions will trigger action or inaction. And a lot of time the action in our body is the increased heart rate, is the inability to catch your breath or keeping you up at night. That's what stress is doing. And that stress was caused by these limiting beliefs. I think the crazy thing about limiting beliefs in this, what many people call the core programming, again, those thoughts and negative comments that were imprinted upon ourselves as we were growing up, was actually an easy process that happened. But rewiring our brain to overcome that is not an easy process. It's a difficult, challenging process that requires consistent effort. But you can change that. You can break free of these limiting beliefs, of that core programming that is holding you back. So I hope you can relate to my message and my story here, but these are the things that many years ago I thought were just weren't worth trying. I mean, I would roll my eyes when someone said they did this, meditate. Oh my gosh, meditation is so important. And I used to discount it. But now, every morning, for a minimum of 10 minutes, sometimes longer, I will meditate. I jump on YouTube, and there's some great channels out there that provide the music that you need to get into sort of a meditative state, or maybe a wonderful voice you can relate to that will help guide you, a guided meditation. Do that. Make it routine. Make it something that if you don't do it in the morning, you'll feel you'll feel a little sick about it, right? Make it habit. Do it every morning. And at night, meditation can help you sleep. So in the morning, I will meditate. And then as I'm laying in bed, my wife and I will put on another meditation. And it's been great. It's helped relieve much of the stress I've been feeling just by doing that one thing, the meditation. And the second thing that I've been doing, in fact, I have a whole video that talks about visualization. Maybe it's on the screen or it'll be at the end of this video. We'll link it. But that has been a game changer for me, in that in the morning I'll do meditation, at night I'll do meditation. If I go on a long drive, man, sometimes I spend the whole time, especially if I'm by myself, visualizing, right? Maybe I'll say it out loud. You know, money flows to me easily and quickly. Money flows to me easy and quickly. Money flows to me easily and quickly. And then I'll picture myself. Maybe it's signing a contract. You know, I'm going to sign a contract for $105,000. I'm going to sign a contract for $105,000, and I'll picture myself doing that. That's important. That's visualization. You got to feel it. You got to feel the emotions around it. You got to picture it, and just do that. So I try to break that in whenever I can to visualize what my outcome or what my goals are. And then the other thing is timing matters, right? You have to be in a certain state of mind. So when you're getting ready to fall asleep or when you first wake up, you're sort of in what they call that alpha mode. I mean, your brain is very receptive. And so that's why you need to do the meditations, or you could do that visualization in the morning or at night before you go to sleep. Very important. That timing is very, very important. So I won't lie to you again, and I mentioned this early on in this video. These steps worked for me, but it wasn't easy. Like early on, I would skip days. I didn't realize that consistency needs to be there, and it's hard. And you'll have bad days, and that's okay. You're human. We all have them. But stick to it. Remember, timing is everything, morning and at night. So morning when you first wake up, don't look at your phone. You hear this all the time. Don't do it. Meditate or visualize. And at night when you're lying in bed, meditate, visualize. You got spare time, go for a walk. When you take breaks in between a lot of tasks, put on some nice music and visualize. Utilize your time effectively to change this core programming. It will work, trust me, but it takes effort. Now, the other thing I would suggest is try to avoid those quick fix type suggestions or techniques. Again, this is not easy. There's nothing quick about changing the core program that was established when you were young. It takes effort, it takes work, but it can be done. So hang in there, be consistent, and find somebody to work with and join an accountability group or an accountability buddy, because you can change this, you can get through it. So hang in there. Stay tuned for more videos like this. My name is Matt Meyer with the Mind Flow Cycle, and we look forward to seeing you again. We have episodes coming out every week. We have some shorts out there with some great tips. So stay tuned, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks.